Here we go. This is what I have been waiting for.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
UFC4. Oh, the cheese. Time to play the UFC4. Time to play some UFC4. Time to play some UFC4. What are you waiting for? UFC4. But update. Gotta download it. Wait. Oh my god, I only got 2 minutes over. I respect the orders and I don't care about all that. I just want to play. God. Creator fighter. I'm creator fighter. Oh yeah. Screen don't even fit properly on. Alright, what we going for? Oh, there's only a couple. Balance.
If you find another chance, I will give another chance to you. Ooh. If I make another wish, I'll wish for a wish for you.
Boxer.
Hey. 1, 2. E-Gad, you heard of these
Might
lads?
be a kick.
How we made a grip, never wrote. True to the Cadillac, I had to contract L's on a quick.
Stick 'em up, slick, talking no tricks.
It's the funniest shit. Finally, the money up and print.
Oh
on the
my
kid.
god,
Planning
what we
hit
got
skin.
here?
In the valley of flames, like I win. Skyline of blaze and a Bob Ross pick. You don't want to acknowledge I'm raw, give a shit, never nine. You can talk to me fun when I'm gone. Bad news bearing along with big claws, trying to hold a whole lives in his paws and applaud.
Yeah.
Spraying the goddamn the whole city.
I'm gonna go on lightweight.
Baby living in a one chance life, so I stick to the art. Oh my god, I'm mad.
Or should I actually go? No, I want to fight. I want to fight Khabib.
Baby, if I had another chance, I would give another chance to you. Ooh. If I make another wish, I'll wish for a wish for you.
Okay.
Put the brass on the magic plans.
I haven't played yet, like 5 minutes. Okay.
Chances are that none are coming true.
Okay. Where are we from, Jay?
Life's a disguise, the truth is butt naked. Used to be a time I see it and I say it. Now I understand that woke folks is playing. Ain't no revolution, it's televised and digitized. You been hypnotized and Twitterized by silly guys. Choose to the evening news, make sure you ill-advised. Got you celebrating the generators of genocide. Any good deed is palm punished and penalized. Rulers of the world are slicing up like a dinner pie. Race in a nation told you to identify. Take false pride and warfare incentivize. That me and my tribe, we on the ill vibe. We accept the role of the villains cause we've been villainized. Stomp to the dirt of the earth, we still will arise. Terror don't let me alone as I solidify. Like the ill, with a license to kill. This is with an attitude of Beverly Hills.
Let's be like. I've got like that actually. Feel that need. What's I did hear about Eminem's song Godzilla. Godzilla. Where is it gone? There it is. Don't stop playing it. Come on, they still got more. Yeah, I quite like the music. Some cool music on. Hey, dude. Oh, this paper cut out. Spring was quite cool. You don't feel me now. Yeah. Let's not worry about tags. I can know he's out there, can't I? Over. What is this for? The train or something. I think I can fight these guys. Notice. Of course, backyard, I see. That backyard's save it next. 10 minutes on that. Let's just get into the game. Let's not waste no more time. Yeah, I'm feeling fruity and I'm feeling fine.
You two ready for the interview?
Yeah.
All right. Actually, before we begin, and this is off the record,
No.
I just hear there's an interesting story about how you two started working together.
Yo, he wants to hear about your first fight.
I hear it's a good one.
He hates when I tell the story, but oh man, I will never forget the first time I saw this kid. He was getting busted up. He looked like a zombie. It was one of those, let's say, amateur cards you can find across town from time to time. Great fights,
I like this.
you never know if you're gonna see something special. Right, so yeah, this kid caught my eye because his eye was all busted up and bruised. Well, it was a total mismatch. It was obvious that the opponent was way more experienced. This kid took a beating for 2 rounds. Okay, probably both 10-8s. They could have stopped the fight easy, but the bell sounds to start the 3rd round. And this kid, he's still coming forward. He's still fighting, as if he thought that maybe he had a chance. There was no chance.
Oh man, I don't remember the buttons. Why is my... Hold on. Why is my control not working then? My control... Oh, there's a no. Actually can't fight. Just fucking cheating. Okay, now my control won't turn. What's wrong with you? You gonna work? Hold on. It's working. Was it not working in the game then? Create your own fight card. That's sick.
New crib and never home. I learned to make it own. Either you do or don't. Let's go, let's go, let's go. A smile and shake a hand. It's always the same dance. I move like a Rain Man. They been fighting, can't change him. They been trying, can't tame him. I'm a lane in games dim.
Have master down. I'm going.
Rags to riches. I feel like Aladdin, I had to get it. I jumped with the porch and went north to my granny. Don't worry, I'll be back in a minute. She had hated and I get it.
All right, coming up next, a welterweight tilt between Jorge Masvidal and Kamaru Usman.
Just skip us in. Bit stormy then.
It is the UFC's unofficial home-based T-Mobile Arena here in Las Vegas, Nevada, and 18,000 plus are expected on hand tonight for what should be an epic UFC live event.
It is going to be a phenomenal fight night in a fantastic arena. T-Mobile Arena, the home of the UFC.
Usman's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now. Masvidal gets caught with that punch.
There we go.
Takedown, pretty evident, DC.
Attempt to get up, attempt to get close to left trigger submissions, LB advanced grappling, and the right trigger transition. Okay.
Bottom fighter trying to control posture, unable to do so.
And now he's in a lot of danger. He's got to grab that head or he's going to get blasted.
Oh,
now into his mount.
Oh, the ground and pound strikes continue to rain down. The
I'm
opponent
getting
better
mashed.
move out of harm's way or the referee's going to stop this thing.
He better start to move, and when his opponent starts to posture, he needs to put his feet on the hip, push him away to try to escape this very, very dangerous position.
Oh my god, man. I have to set them transition. Just getting fucking Kamaru Usman on the ground, ain't I?
All right, so good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off of you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Usman. All right, the referee not seeing enough action there. We go back to the center of the octagon now.
This is fucking hard.
26 total strikes have landed for Kamaru Usman.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one?
Oh, lands a left punch there, and a lot of it set up by good footwork.
Really great footwork and setting traps so that he can land that beautiful left hand.
Well, for years, Tyron Woodley double takedown attempt here, and that one is true. Nice job there to enter and ultimately plant his opponent on the mat.
Now what does he do?
I try. Hook modifier. Our blocks. You can move your head on the ground now. Can't. I'll be.
Down. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's...
Fuck you, Usman.
Oh, he postured up there and he's out. Now he touches him with the left. Round two is next.
I'm no good at this
now we
one.
check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just
All right, here we go, DC. Our next round is underway, and he's chasing some punch stat records tonight. That was some serious volume and efficiency in the previous round.
normally you see that in boxing, where a guy just throws so many strikes. But this man has taken it to the octagon. Look, break the punch record before the night is over. Left hand punch with the clinch.
That knee might have landed there. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
And both guys really throwing with authority. And now he engages in a Muay Thai clinch, and I think a lot of people watching. Quick entry here.
Nice single leg entry. Rotates the head outside to a high crotch. He flipped him over the top. What a fantastic takedown.
Welcome to the Cormier Express.
Very tricky when he throws that body kick.
So 63 total strikes have landed for Kamaru Usman. And the accuracy rate pretty good, DC, 78% against Jorge Masvidal. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Gamebred. Just reached the midway point of the fight. All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here.
I don't even know what the fuck's going on, man.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Good, solid strike on the ground.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
Gamebred getting work from the top here. He's got to do a better job to cover up. The ground and pound has been there all night.
Doing my head in. I don't know the fucking buttons.
Final minute.
Keep busy, guys. Keep busy.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Switching stances here.
Punch over the top.
Oh, continuing to work the body to great effect. Timing his shots nicely here, champ.
He's doing a great job of mixing everything up and using a lot of diverse strikes.
Usman gets tagged with a kick now. Let's see if he can rally. Try to establish that jab. All right, so there's the end of the round. The storyline over those previous 5 minutes. Volume takedowns, offensive wrestling.
Yeah, this is...
Why am I going to take it to the ground? Yeah, that was a tip. Take it to the ground.
Crowd fired up, so are we. Third and final round. Oh, another strike to the body. Not a lot of real estate there, but he found it.
Oh, my goodness, what a kick.
Quick level change.
Oh, he went single, rotate head outside. This dude's going for a ride. Big slam takedown. That was beautiful.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Significant welt to the left side. All right, great position for him here. He's got the full mount. See if he can get that ground and pound going.
Oh, he's got to get it going, but he can't rush. A lot of times, guys get in the full mount and they rush. They get nervous. They're like, oh, my goodness, I'm winning. Reality is, you're winning, but it can change in a matter of seconds because then they can be gone. He's got to drop his hips, be really heavy at the opponent's base, and then just start to work. Make the opponent give his back so that he can try to get his chokes off or find great ground and pound, but very patient ground and pound from such a dominant position.
Fuck's sake, man.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Usman. Now Usman really getting the ground and pound going, DC. You got to hip escape. You got to do something.
Getting absolutely lit.
You have to move. You have to be doing something. Usman's one of the best grapplers from the top that you've ever seen. Unbelievable awareness. Knows how to control the hips. He doesn't give you any outs when he's on top of you.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Outstanding pressure from top position here by Kamaru Usman. Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here, just outstanding with the transition.
He is not staying in one place on the ground, and that's very important.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Fucking hate the ground, man. Makes him rage.
30 seconds now to go in the fight. 20 seconds to go in the fight.
Can't do fuck.
I mean, how many can he take? Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now.
Fucking shit.
All right, so there's the final horns. The fighter, the official decision is
murked. Absolutely rinsed. I'm fucking sweating like fuck from that as well. Oh, they really think I'm gonna buy the game after that. Suck me off.
Window.
Musically spinning blanks, you're infertile. Commercial while we administer God's gift. Better listen to spinning of Sinister and Rob Swift.
I need to learn the buttons early. I don't got a clue.
No man's land, catch these hands, you can't stand to the force of the musical power at our command. Splitting the atom vibration, walking destruction, creation, spinning planetary rings, rocking with the constellations.
This is I'm a Boxer with the EA Sports UFC4 tutorial for timing takedowns with grapple advantage.
Oh my God.
Timing your takedowns when you have grapple advantage will improve your chances for a successful takedown. In this scenario, after your opponent misses a strike, you have grapple advantage. This is a good opportunity to attempt a takedown. Other scenarios, anytime you land a devastating strike to your opponent, this will grant you grapple advantage. At this point, while you have high grapple advantage, you want to attempt a takedown, giving you a higher probability of taking the fight to the ground. Now, when you have your opponent on their heels and their back is against the cage, this scenario will also give you grapple advantage. This is a good time to attempt a takedown with grapple advantage for a high probability of taking the fight where you want it, to the ground. Also, when your opponent's stamina is at their lowest, this presents a unique opportunity for an instant takedown with high grapple advantage. Here, my opponent is missing strikes with low stamina. This presents me with high grapple advantage for an instant takedown. These takedowns are fast and have a small window, but when landed, the fight immediately goes to the ground. So watch out for scenarios where your opponent is missing strikes. Their back is against the cage and they have low stamina, presenting you with the grapple advantage that you want to take the fight to the ground. Look for grapple advantage at the end of combinations to continue your attack to the ground. This has been I'm a Boxer. This is I'm a Boxer with the EA Sports UFC4 tutorial for grapple assist controls. In UFC4, there exists 3 different control schemes for the grapple assist controls. Let's briefly cover each control scheme to determine which is best for you. Up first, assist controls. For new players, this introduces an intuitive control scheme. Grappling will be controlled all with the left stick, allowing for 3 options: submit if available, ground and pound to posture up, or simply just to get up from the ground. Assist controls will be a good option for players new to UFC4. Now, if you're more advanced and familiar with the previous title, then legacy controls are still available. Legacy controls will provide additional options, allowing you to transition to the position of your choice, similar to UFC 3. This will allow you to carry over your prior knowledge, maintaining the skill that you had in the previous title. Everything from simple transitions to transition denials will be familiar with what you're used to. Now, no matter if you're a new player or a more advanced player familiar with the previous title, there's a new control scheme for you, and this is called the hybrid controls. This control scheme combines all of the functionality from the legacy control scheme, allowing for transitions and ground control with the right stick as you're used to on previous titles, and the addition of the more intuitive assist control scheme using just the left stick to submit, ground and pound, or just to get up. For example, you can use the right stick of the legacy controls to transition while using the left stick of the assist controls to attempt a submission, all within the hybrid control scheme. This has been I'm a Boxer with your UFC. All right, this is I'm a Boxer with the EA Sports UFC4 stamina management tutorial. When you come out, I know you want to do maximum damage to your opponent, but you want to watch out for your missed strikes, because every time you miss strikes, these will hurt and impact your stamina. So make sure to select your shots wisely. Another thing, you do not want to take a lot of body damage, as this will also have negative impacts to your stamina. Experienced fighters and the best boxer will combine these two things to gain an advantage. So they'll sit back.
Not really tutorials and have very much tutorials, is it?
Don't rush, slow touch, brown and white. Like I go country, grab and buy. We can go bust, eye for eye. We can lose trust. White rum, fizzy pop. Where you they go, we they go up. Catch my vibe, let me go off. Blam the trash, man it's so tough.
Alright yo, put the belly on the body, make a catch. See no watch, now she wanna give. Boy got peas, now she hopping in the pod. Man, a real life sugar gal, I might forget what. When she want dark, told her meet me at the top. Switching lanes the other day, I seen her waiting for a bus. Maybe this a Moncler sweater, diesel denim. Buy another one, my pockets fight like heather. Neck froze like I don't know no better. Benzo truck, white seats and they leather. Go broke never, on my grind. She make it clap like I'm Busta Rhymes. I got the juice, the sauce and all them things. I blammed her twice a night with all my bling. Big Benz I drive, I brought that thing. Any girl you want, they want my ting.
Don't rush, slow touch, brown and white. Like I go country, grab and buy. We can go bust, eye for eye. We can lose trust. White rum, fizzy pop. Where you they go, we they go up. Catch my vibe, let me go off. Blam the trash, man it's so tough. Flood my eyes, make a whole blush. Back of the tour bus, getting cool up. D-square, got on de-stress. Got a hand wash, new racks with the old Nikes in the shoebox. Keep my stripes, no cuss. Pull up in a new plate, then she might just. She went tryna move right when her eyes locked. New tints on a coupe, that's a head loss. Off my whites, right my wrongs. Gucci my mum, while you twiddle your thumbs. Count my sums, this gonna get long. Love my green, I'm tryna get strong. Tryna get on, where I'm from, it's on. Yes, man don't take no dumb threats. They see funds, they hop fence. We been up, not up, next. Don't rush, slow touch, brown and white. Like I go country, grab and buy. We can go bust, eye for eye. We can lose trust. White rum, fizzy pop. Where you they go, we they go up. Catch my vibe, let me go off. Blam the trash, man it's so tough.
And introduce him, the one and only. Big truck, no clutch. Wrist rolls, don't touch. French Siri, I'm so drunk. Cause I can't drink and drive, where's my chauffeur? Find the waps off, with that coca. I really hold this time I work, I don't floss. See, I was in the work, now my pen outside the top. Shay said they're best friends, I bet they both. As they bought cars, cause they said I sold drugs. And when you're down, there ain't nobody around. Watch they come back, when you blow up. I forgot my jacket, but my heated seats help me warm up. Fast train to Inverie, I used to go up. It's ironic, I just sold out my show in Scotland. Used to say I wanna put Tottenham on a map, but one day I'ma change the map in Tottenham.
Don't rush, slow touch, brown and white. Like I go country, grab and buy. We can go bust, eye for eye. We can lose trust. White rum, fizzy pop. Where you they go, we they go up. Catch my vibe, let me go off. Blam the trash, man it's so tough.
1000. Alright, let's try again.
All right, coming up next, it is a welterweight matchup between Jorge Masvidal and Paul Felder.
One sec. Right. Try again.
All right, so here we go with the start of round one. I can tell how excited you are for this matchup. Seems to be a striking advantage on one side, but maybe
This is a big-time fight. It feels like a big moment for both of these guys' careers. Who's going to be able to implement their game plans the best in this matchup between these two big-time athletes?
And they separate. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
Unable to connect there. All right, so there's the early takedown. He told us on Thursday he didn't necessarily see a path to victory if he couldn't get takedowns. That is certainly a good sign.
Right away, he got the takedown. I don't believe they could have imagined that it would work so well so early. Great job.
Back to the feet now. Just out of range with that left hook. All right, so a near-perfect entry there, and finally he gets his first takedown of the fight, and they say, of course, you don't succeed. Try again, was able to get him down.
Persistence pays, and that's what we saw with this young man. Over and over, he shot for takedowns and tried to mix it up, and he got defended. But eventually, he got it done. Now, what does he do with this top control?
All right, he engages in the single collar tie.
Way to sneak that elbow around the side of the guard.
Massive head kick. Oh, that is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
2 minutes remain in the round. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here.
His opponent's got him in the clinch. He needs to break away and get back to his range because he's taking punch after punch from his clinch position.
So just over 20 total strikes have now landed for Jorge Masvidal. Just misses with the left hook. Got the single collar tie. Oh, nice connection with that punch. It's one thing to have an edge and reach. It's another to take advantage. Nicely done. Oh, Masvidal in a real flow here. Sticking and moving. Crowd is like just reacting every time he moves.
Masvidal now has the crowd eating out of his hands. The one thing about Jorge that makes him so difficult to deal with is he never allows you to trap him. When you think you got him trapped to try to hit the forward takedown, he evades and escapes. He's a phenomenal fighter.
Body kick now by the Irish Dragon, Paul Felder. Just misses with the straight right.
Nice looping punch.
And they separate.
Leg kick.
Just missed with the left there.
Bad game.
All right, DC, here we go with the start of our second round. Jorge
Masvidal
versus Paul Felder.
Good stick.
Just misses with a left hook there.
Ooh. Real sneaky body kick.
Back to the jab now, no good. Oh, massive kick lands flush. Oh!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
big leg kick land.
Oh, big left. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
Trying to establish that jab once again. Well, back in the day, he was brawling in backyards in the 305 alongside Kimbo Slice. Now he's one of the biggest superstars in the UFC and showing that he's still got plenty of work to do.
I mean, he's got plenty of work to do, and he has the swagger, a Miami swagger, that will allow him to capture the mind and the imagination of the entire world. Masvidal is now a bona fide star.
So we call on the fight stats here. These numbers are unofficial, but 52 total strikes have found the mark for Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. And connecting with 46% accuracy tonight, by the way, against Paul Felder. A little single collar tie there, and they separate.
All right.
Try to establish that jab. Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round one. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here.
Fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish this fight.
Oh, beautiful jab there. It's one thing to have length. Of course, it's another to use it effectively. Beautiful job with that jab.
Look at him drive his shin into his opponent's body with that body kick. Oh!
Lands a nice 1-2.
He loaded up there on that high kick.
Oh.
20 seconds left. Whoa! Oh, he might be out.
Oh, he's hurt.
What a fight so far. All right, let's check out some of the action from that previous round, DC, and what a display on the feet. Huge knockdown with that kick.
Yeah, he's a high-level striker. He throws these kicks to the body. He throws them low, but when he goes up top,
Ready?
Brought me twice.
Ready?
Third and final is underway. Oh, he lands another. Really starting to pile up these body shots here in the latter stages of this fight. You didn't see a lot of that in the earlier rounds, making up for lost time here.
ooh, what a punch.
Oh, collar tie. Masvidal's got the tie clinched. Let's see what he can do with it. Felder gets hit with that stiff jab there. Educated jab there by Jorge Gamebred Masvidal.
But not even just the jab, right? You watch Masvidal throw that jab. His backhand is always perfectly in place. Nothing is wasted. He's not loading up on his strike. He's just letting it flow. Jorge Masvidal is a very educated boxer, and it's showing in his performance tonight.
Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take.
Ooh, big shot lands.
Felder's lower jaw now is starting to show some signs of swelling. We'll keep an eye on that, but a lot of damage absorbed by me in here tonight. 90 total strikes have now landed for Jorge Masvidal. And above 50% too when it comes to the connection rate, landing with 51% accuracy against Paul Felder. Just misses there with the left.
Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. We passed the midway point of the third and final round.
Nice stick with the right hand.
Oh, nice straight punch there. Must be nice to have a reach advantage like this, DC. Well, it's all pace and pressure down the stretch. He is really lighting them up now.
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon. Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
And both guys really throwing with authority. Strong lead leg forward. Do not want to eat too many of those.
No, you can't. He does not wind up on that. But somehow is managing to land it with trouble.
Whoa!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Trying to stay in this fight. Oh! You wonder if the offensive fighter is going to start to get frustrated here. Most stiffed on all of these shots are getting blocked.
They're getting blocked because he's fighting one of the best defensive fighters in the UFC. Great punch.
Okay.
The official decision is in. Bruce Buck.
Ain't chasing a bitch, I'm chasing a dream. Oh, damn. Look what they made it a 10. I know why they jealous. I be on this other stuff they never seen.
That was hard, man. I don't really talk much to talk about.
All right, crowd getting excited as this fight gets underway, and you hate to call any fighter on this UFC roster a specialist, but on one side, you have a definite striker taking on a true five-tool player.
And you see a guy in the striker who knows exactly who he is. He knows where the fight needs to be. He knows what he has to do in order to be successful. Let's see if he can keep his opponent off of him.
Oh, really using his reach advantage there as he lands the punch, DC. Oh, lands a stiff punch there. Nice connection.
Oh, nice land. He's got to be careful dipping his head when he's throwing that jab.
Man, is he timing his shots well here tonight, DC. It's hard to recall him being this accurate in the past.
I mean, he is so sharp. And not only is he accurate, he's also keeping very busy.
Looking to set up a knee of his own. And they separate. All right, so he lands another jab now, just snapping that thing off, DC.
I believe that the jab was lost in mixed martial arts initially, but now it has been found, and it's been found by this young man in this octagon tonight.
26 total strikes have found the mark for Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. Single collar tie now.
Oh, big punch land.
Felder's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling.
Beautiful body kick.
Oh, Masvidal in a real flow here, sticking and moving. Crowd is like just reacting every time he moves.
Masvidal now has the crowd eating out of his hands. The one thing about Jorge that makes him so difficult to deal with is he never allows you to trap him. When you think you got him trapped to try to hit the forward takedown, he evades and escapes. He's a phenomenal fighter. Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one up?
Oh, and there he goes again, working off that beautiful jab. He continues to keep his opponent at distance.
I mean, keeps him at bay with that beautiful, precise jab. It is like a piston. It goes in and out, and before his opponent can even realize what hit him, he's already hitting him with another one.
Right.
I love watching this man fight because of that beautiful, educated jab.
Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. And they separate. Visibly limping here.
In the tie clinch, look for the knees to start.
Gets tagged again on the inside.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on the feet right now.
What an end to round one. All right, so so let's see how he responds here, DC, after a big round for his opponent, courtesy of those leg kicks.
I mean, he landed so many leg kicks. It's hard to understand how...
All right, next round is underway, DC. We talked about his powerful kicks, how he attacks all sides of the body, the head, the legs. Pretty good start for him tonight.
That's so impressive to see someone fight almost predominantly with their legs and have that level of success.
Oh, beautiful jab by him there, really taking advantage of what is an obvious edge and reach. Oh, so an interesting decision there as he decides to stand up and relinquish the dominant position.
Ooh, what a punch.
Irish Dragon gets absolutely punished by that head kick. So we call on the fight stats here, DC. 62 total strikes have now landed for Jorge Masvidal, and landing with 58% accuracy against Paul Felder. Kick home, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got hurt bad. What a body kick. Another body kick land. Beautiful strike.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Good series of strikes by him there.
Great job.
Huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it, to go and end the fight.
Felder's lower jaw is just nasty at this point. Really swollen in that area now.
He's very tricky when he throws that body kick.
Oh, straight right. Oh, that's a big right hand there from Gamebred. Boxing fundamentals, certainly not an issue for this guy. Very tight.
He's as sound as they come, right? A lot of times you see a guy that comes from a street fighting background, and they wing everything. They try to knock everyone out with every strike. Masvidal does not do that. He takes his time, finds and picks his spots. That's why he's getting the finishes that he gets now.
All right, so a seminal blow earlier in the round. It wasn't a knockdown, but it was certainly a stunner that caught his attention.
Oh, I mean, he got hurt bad. To see him still standing, that just goes to the toughness that he has to be still standing after taking such a damn good shot.
The distance gets the tie. Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. Oh, single collar tie here. Dirty boxing here up top by Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round one. You can't say the same here in this second round. He has really picked up the pace, an uptick in the aggression and the output, and starting to find his range here in the pocket. Final seconds here of round number 2. All right, single collar tie now. All right, that's the end of round number 2. All right, so a high-level round there for him. We'll show you.
Right.
Ready? You ready?
Here we go. 5 minutes remain in the fight.
He plays smart.
Big punch lands.
There. Well, he showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here.
Serve him up. Go get him. Now he's on top of him. He's done. He's done. He's done.
Ooh.
Yeah. Ladies and the crowd absolutely loving it. Just a perfect to end the fight. Landed flush. I'm not even sure his opponent saw it coming. So a huge win for that young fighter here tonight. All right, we'll take a look back at the highlights. You know we're going to find that nasty head kick somewhere in this highlight rip. Just an incredible result for him here tonight.
A very nice head kick to finish the fight, but don't ignore all the work he did with his hands, and give credit to the opponent. The opponent was in there every step of the way, and in order to get a fight of the night like you got tonight, both guys have to be willing to participate.
All right, let's get it to Bruce Buffer.
All right, that's gonna be me for today. And 2 win streak. Very nice. Thank you for watching. If you've been watching, Don't really talk that much, but yeah. Sound, thank you very much. And good. Where is it gone? Where is it gone? This is it. Where is it gone? Bye.